Welcome back. This is an update um, on this or these two lanterns, and tell you what where I'm at. Plus, I'll tell you some other updates to my channel and status and whatever. So first, overnight we use the USB chargers and charge these two things to these two lanterns. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. These two lanterns, and we charged them in parallel, so they got the same amount of charge theoretically. And the next thing we'll be doing is we'll be turning these on full brightness and time to see how long they last. Kind of a non-scientific test, because I'm just going to look at them and say, oh, okay, it's getting kind of dim, because I'm guessing they will have some kind of brightness for a long time, but the question is how long they have useful brightness, and that's kind of empirical. So that's what we're going to do. Once we do that test, and I can say I suspect that test will last a long time, because these are using LEDs, and LEDs don't draw a lot of power. So then the next test we'll do is, once these are fully discharged or pretty well discharged, we will do my crank test using the dyno option to charge these devices. And what I do is I do a very short test, in that I crank for 1 minute, and then I rest my hand, because usually these are pretty hard to crank, for 1 minute, and then I crank again for 1 minute, and I do that for 5 cycles. And then I in this case, turn the lamps on and see how long they last, or if they've even gotten enough charge to be useful as a lantern. So that's my other test I'll do after these get fully discharged. Also, I was reading more details on the specs that came with these, and the big sheet came with the big sheet. I mean, the little one, the orange one came with this big sheet, and the big one came with this little sheet. What's kind of interesting is that most of the wording and layout of the sheets are identical. So I think these two are made by the same two Chinese guys, over there in Asia. Just they're different size, different characteristics. What I found by reading in more detail the sheets is the expected maximum illumination. And on the big guy, the spec maximum is 41 lumens, and on the little guy, it's 65, considerably more than the big guy. The battery, the built-in rechargeable battery on the big one, has a capacity of 360 milliamp hours, where the little one only has 300 milliamp hours. So I guess it may boil down to the efficiency of the LEDs used in these two devices. So that's a little bit more of information I found off the specs. Again, we're trying to determine which is which as far as the price, keeping in mind the $635 price was a sale special on Amazon, where the $18.98 was the normal price on Amazon. Well, I say normal price. Almost everything on Amazon is discounted. So this is the normal discounted price. So much for that. Some other news. I got a message from one of my subscribers who also has a YouTube channel, and he told me that he's noticed that he is not getting notifications via email of my new posted videos. And that's an option you can select, so that YouTube will send you an email to say, hey, this channel has just posted a new video and then gives you a link and you can go right to it. Well, he says it doesn't appear to be working. And I've seen this problem in the past. And I did notice, and he noticed too on his channel, that his views count for the past couple of days has been down. Like I normally get about 200 or more views per day per video. I'm only getting about 100 now. And I'm thinking that maybe those notifications are not going out. And so people don't know that I've posted new videos. I did a bunch of videos this weekend so far. And if you haven't gotten a notification, if you have that option turned on, then there's something broke on YouTube again. So for now, if you want to check to see if I posted a new video, you got to go on YouTube, go to my channel, and manually look for new videos. So sorry for that, but it's just one of the many problems that is happening on YouTube. Like for instance, the comment thing, where sometimes I don't get an email notifying me there's a comment. That seems to have been corrected, but I still see a few comments which I don't get a notification on, so it's driving me nuts. So I apologize if you've left a comment and I haven't replied. Space weather. I did a video yesterday reporting that the space weather conditions for the next couple of days as far as shortwave listening are going to be pretty poor because we've got some bad space weather conditions. And this morning I checked a little chart that shows you the various bands and an indication whether conditions are good, bad, or poor, or bad, and it's color-coded green, yellow, and red, and it's for daytime listening and nighttime listening on the various meter bands. And this morning, that chart is all red, so listening conditions as predicted, not by me, but as predicted by the person that I showed you their YouTube channel, is coming true. So we're going to have to suffer for the next couple of days. And of course, one thing about space weather, it's always changing and it changes rapidly. So conditions could improve at any minute. So you don't know. So that's the kind of the update. I will be doing another video on these guys and telling you the results of the, I call it the life test after I've fully charged them using the USB ports, and the crank test. I'll be giving you the results of those two. And then I will reveal, whoop-de-doo, which price goes with which one. So that's the status. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, okay, you can give me a thumbs down. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.